Hello, I think I'm live. I'm still waiting to see it on TV. Otherwise, I never know. It's around 20-second delay, I guess. No, okay, already loading something. Let's see. Yeah, and sounds are working. Great. Let me actually check. Now there will be echo. I mean, I hear how loud the fans are on TV. Okay, already loading something. Yeah, and sounds are working. It'll. I have to wait a while. Now there will be echo. When I hear how loud the fans are. Okay, it's not bad. So, because I think, well, on the YouTube it's then a bit worse. But, yeah. Have to live with it. Let's see. Might have to still sit 1 minute. Because it should be joinable any second now. Once I find it. Here. Yeah, I should be able to join it. I did a bit of a warm-up on the route already. I checked it out. I'm really worried for the pain cave. The brutal one. Okay, I have just a group and a draft gauge now. And I'm wearing a new jersey. Did not wash my base layer properly, so I did not have anything fresh. Also, I forgot to wash one of the towels, so now I have a Moomy towel. If someone knows Moomy characters. Now let's hope the kitty doesn't want to jump on the computer. Yeah, it'll be a whole warm-up, 30 minutes. So I'll be just rambling random stuff, and I'll add to the video then all the timestamps. I imagine I heard myself still from something, even though the speakers are off. Sounds weird. Just a second. Okay. So yeah, I think the worst part, I was thinking the worst part is the ending in this, but I think the climb out of the, I don't know if it's called the pain cave or what is it called. It's yeah, it's not too long, maybe it's 3 to 4 minutes, but quite heavy effort. I just tried it really briefly. Well, I went up, all the way up, but yeah, 100 watts, 200 watts at most. But I checked for a brief time, someone going past a bit faster. I wanted to see how much draft I get if I pace myself with them, and it's really little draft for most of the way. Or especially the steeper parts, of course. So it requires, yeah, spending matches. So yeah, I'm slightly worried that I will lose my recently gained amethyst velo rank here. But I checked the competition. There is a lot of sapphires and even a couple of emeralds. So my predicted position is somewhere in 30s, or was when I checked last. But there will be, of course, a lot more joiners still. I think 40 something had signed up. Not sure if it will be same as last time, so 100 would join. Let's see. Overall, the whole category is a lot, but I think I'm one category higher than last time actually. Yeah, I'm in the B category now. So this will be overall quite a bit tougher. But yeah, 59 so far. The one category, so C category has 108. Whew. I would much more prefer yeah, a route with several like 30-second climbs. Let me change the camera so it doesn't helicopter around. Oh yeah, and I was actually checking a bit on the core body temp, and it's not even available here. But there was an option here to show the left graph, which I hadn't enabled, where I see the options for the body temperature, but still I'm not getting the data there. I think it's this heart rate monitor that I use. It's this Frontier X2, which it's a fancy one, but it's not really good for sports, I found out. It records your ECG and everything while you have it enabled, so I get, let's say, a more heart rate data out of it, which I was thinking maybe it would be interesting. In the end, not. There's nothing useful there for me. But it also doesn't have Aaaand Plus, and I think it has other very basic limitations that the more a general high-end ones or even normal heart rate monitors don't have. So I think I could make it work if I remove the bridging from everything, make sure it's not connected to anything else except the core body temp, and then maybe it would work. But yeah, when I connect it via the body temperature sensor, it always loses, the heart rate goes to 0. It says no signal, even if it finds it. I think it's just maybe the fact that it's also connected to the jet black trainer, because I can use it via the bridging via that. So yeah, but I don't care that much. I have the data in the core app anyway, and I'm already a heat champion persistently. I mean, yeah, if you have trained the amount I do, it's not gonna go down unless you stop cycling fully. It's always hot enough here that I maintain my heat adaptations. Especially the 3-hour plus indoor sessions, yeah. My core temperatures goes up to 38.5 minimum, even up to 39. So I definitely get the heat adaptations, even with the fan zone and everything. So let's see who is actually here so far. This one to the live. Okay, only one guy here so far. Someone is raising up a bit. He's 428 rating score. But yeah, he's cycled a lot, so probably will be beast uphill. Staring at my kitty. To rest on top of a shelf. Just checking the delay. Yeah, around same as before. 20 seconds or 19 seconds, I think. Maybe we can play dress up while we wait. My go-to is black, what I usually wear. I haven't unlocked anything new in ages, since I haven't done really any of the events. What was the level 70? I unlocked that. I actually got to 71 now during the warm-up. Let's go for classic. I think my bike is... actually. Maybe I'll go for the specialist. And probably the Enve, since this is not just a flat. Ooh, I can wear a Scottish helmet. Let's put on something new. Still quite a while. Don't have any news to share, so just sitting in silence, pedaling away. But yeah, probably, very, very likely I will not ride on Friday, at least, yeah, no stream and no riding. Monday and Friday are my rest days usually, and since last week I rode every day, this Friday I will have to have a break. Today wasn't really feeling like doing this race, but yeah, I wanted to. My back was still hurting from yesterday's ride, was a long zone 2, and yeah, those just get so uncomfortable after a while. It was 3.5 hours. I went with the Coco, the pacer bot, at the Big Ring, I think. Yeah, it was 700 meters of climb and 120 kilometers of distance. But managed to more or less stay in zone 2. Maybe a few times my heart rate went to low 150s, but yeah, I could calm it down always. I still don't know my real heart rate zones. It's according to Training Peaks, up to 154 would be my zone 2, which I don't know. But after next week I should, as I will do the VO2 max and lactate tests, where they will also measure the LT thresholds and such. And based on those, you should be able to calculate the zones exactly, at least the power zones. Not sure if the heart rate zones are same way calculatable. And now the beta alanine is starting to affect. I feel prickles all over. Had it just before I started to stream. Probably a bit too early. Still no baking soda. Not sure. I would have to try it for some training. It can be that your stomach will not tolerate it. Not yeah, this week's workouts. they will be quite brutal already. It's definitely pushing my weakest points. Like it's not at high wattage, but I do like a bit above threshold, and it's 2 times 13 minutes with a 6-minute break in between. But then on Thursday it's 2 times 15 minutes, which is, yeah, that I will do at 315 watts, and the 13 minutes I think that's at 325. So yeah, not, but the 325 that's based on the Zwift FTP. In the program I have it a bit lower, but I've been doing it with the Zwift FTP now for a long time, so I try to do it always on that, and if I fail then I will move it down to the workout. Whatever is prescribed in the workout exactly. But yeah, the longer efforts are always brutal for me. I think I'm better at up to 3 minutes efforts, which in a theory should be good for the first climb here. But I'm also worried, like really going deep there might be that I don't have anything left. You still have to pedal for a while at quite high pace and do one more climb. Like I've done the 3 minutes at 440 watts or 450, not sure. But yeah, not reachable during a race. It would be not advisable. When I did it during the test, I can barely pedal for a while. If it ended straight into big downhill, then maybe it would be doable, but I would at least need like 30 seconds to really stop pedaling, and then I could start going again, but yeah, not high wattage. And since I don't exactly know how long the climb is, yeah, I wouldn't dare to try to go that hard. I'll just try to keep up with the group. And yeah, but yeah, it is the first climb that makes or breaks this race. That's a challenge here. Since yeah, I don't think there is much chance to catch during that flat section, or you would need to have a really powerful second group who pushes the pace and wants to catch. But if there is 20-30 seconds, the experience is that usually people give up. And I'm lazy at leading such packs. I'm worried of spending my own energy and then, yeah, just failing the rest of my race. "12 minutes, bit under." Yeah, it's never getting easier. Like, what did some famous cyclists say? It doesn't get easier, you just go faster. All the training you do. I mean, yeah, that's kind of what you hope for, that you could do the workouts and be less exhausted. But realistically, if you are less exhausted, you actually then didn't do it at proper level. 1 second, I will have to move some stuff away. My Kitty has no place to jump down from the shelf. I wonder what the time on this will be. Somewhere around 30, a bit over, I guess. I think at 4 watts per kilo it's 29 minutes, but mine won't be anywhere near that. Mm-hmm. 17 people in the group. Yeah, so many people with close to 600 racing score. Of course I won't lose the racing score if I lose to them, or won't lose it much. But I'm quite in the middle in the racing score at, I think it's 511. It initially showed 512, but then it updated 511 afterwards. Yeah, no, I cannot see it there. When I should also update the wibbles. 20 kilojoules, I think it's a bit low. I still don't know what mine is actually. It's hard to measure because I think I managed to go at least 15,000 negative, or 15 kilojoules negative, but 35, yeah, I don't know. It would be very high, let's say. And usually, was it the way that the lighter people usually have it higher, or how is it? Generally speaking. So I don't think mine can be too high. But 20 is quite low. I can zero that easily always. Excitement is overwhelming. Yeah, once you start going it gets easier, but yeah. What do you write in the chat? Should we copy bath salts? First time Zwifting, what he usually writes. Pogachar's zone 2. What was it, like 350, 60 watts? I can't recall. I have different gloves this time. Castelli. Not very happy with these, considering they were also pricey. The one seam on the thumb broke immediately, but they work for the indoor And they also grip quite well on the handlebar tape. I really need to change this tape, it's really slippery. Sub 20 minutes, that would be. So how long was this? 18 point something or 20? 19.6. The group is going crazy. Just red attack at 600 watts. Also someone from YouTube. Build on wheels. Four minutes. And I would need a toilet. That's alright. Removing some cat hairs from the camera. One. Yeah, I also changed the camera angle a little bit. I moved it down. I think now if I sprint, I mean it still shows mostly my forehead and my scalp, but okay, now I have to wait 20 seconds. I just want to see how it looks. Yeah, mostly just the forehead. My girlfriend got home and Kitty tried to escape. Yeah, there would be a lot less stress or pressure in the racing if there was no racing score or the velo ranking. In a way I enjoyed it more back then, but then again I enjoy the stats, so I do enjoy having these rankings which I can improve. And it makes you definitely try more. How many are we? 71. Yeah, it'll be quite a big group. Yeah, I also wouldn't have to hit a much higher 20-minute power and 5-minute power to increase the old category to B. It's some 0.1 below. I think the FTP is ZFTP is more away, but that's also something that I could improve. I just haven't had such efforts in a long time. Would have to do some race on the on the Alps because that force is always really high. Well, yeah, not the race all the way up, but certain distance, like 30 minutes race. Like this Zwift University race from last year. Okay, but starting. Oh, they were going quite fast. But yeah, no one will right away there. So it should always go easy. It cannot fall too far. Hard to see the front otherwise. But like 350 it's unsustainable for too long. Downhill. Just trying to stay in the middle of the pack. Yeah, this kind of power would not be sustainable for the whole race with the climb. But that's dangerous. I mean, someone alone will not get away, but could easily be that few people join and they would make a nice breakaway group. Even this early, if it's enough people. I mean, if someone alone pulls away the whole race, they are in the wrong category. At this level. Or riding on a spin bike. Now it's two guys. Are they too far? Cannot see. And two more. Let's try the bridge. That's probably pointless. Yeah, the group just follows. I'm just burning my own matches and such. Yeah, I need to save the feather quite a long time. The speed is crazy. 59. 49. On a flat. Put on gear. Soon will be a small bump, I think. But not sure if anyone will try to break away before the climb. Go in there, if you could make a breakaway before the downhill segment. I think there's still one tiny. But it's too short. I recall there's like 4 or 5% bump. Give me my draft. And drop to 0. I'm afraid of losing my towel. Not sure why the wind is blowing it so badly. For the fan. Ah, my. Okay, I will send that. The fan pointing my knees is aligned badly. It's pointing sideways. Okay, a couple of people have fallen out. Give me always such a draft. 500 watts. This is nice to go down, but a pain to come up. And now it's one small bump. Where is the other YouTuber, Bill? Bill on wheels. It's in the front somewhere. It's a problem that even when I do like bit of an effort to go uphill, people are going so much faster. But yeah, it could be a breakaway attempt, of course. So much dust in the lungs now. I think I dropped too much here. So now I have to put a bit of effort. We'll slowly catch up. That's soon the pain. I am so worried for that. Oh, my butt hurts. Yesterday's ride. Still feeling it. And on my butt. Yeah, no tactics uphill. 300 something. I don't dare to do more. Front will escape for sure. There's also not too many. And I will save the feather to the final. There's a long orange bit, I recall. Still getting decent draft actually. Problem is you cannot rest here really. Is it here? The weather. Not sure right now. I think so. That is so brutal. If only this was the only climb. Not much anymore. At the front will escape. Unless we have a good chase group. Ooh. Yeah. And no downhill. It sucks. Yeah, the average speed in the front. Okay, now calm down. As much as I can. Yeah, we need some serious chasers. Well, someone's trying. I would be nice if I now hopped on to assist. Let's do it. Come on. Let's have burn myself out. Oh, they go so fast. Fucking hell. I think that was a mistake. I'm so dead. Slowly dropping. We're gonna go downhill now. Yeah, I know. Do that. And the pace overall, that's too much. Even if I would have kept up. I'll have to let them catch up. Save some energy. Guess I didn't help anyone then. No one else hopped. Oh, keep me draft. Keep me draft. Yeah, I'll throw the draft here on the flat just to get some strength. A bit too early. Should have waited for more speed. But now it starts. Climb-wise, it's just 50 meters. Just so damn long. Oh, there's a lot of flat bits. I forgot how this is. Oh, did someone fall from the front group? Oh, the end is heavier. Yeah. But we are not breaking apart much. Yeah, no, put the rest. Ah, my legs are so dead. Oh. Got one position there. Oh, I'd worry it's not over. Okay. My legs are very spinning. I think I beat the predicted position. but not in the top pack. I was hoping that that's too big. And too fast. Let me cool down a second. That was under 30 seconds. 30 minutes. So not horribly bad pace. Bit of 3 kilometers. Yeah, these long climbs are really brutal for me. I mean for everyone, but for me to keep up I just have to put more power. The power doesn't grow at the same pace as the weight goes down. Okay. Let's end it here. Are we continuing the rooftop? Come. Nope. Okay, 3:25 I guess. Yeah, not sure. I have to check what my record is. I've done this in a race before as well. I just remember I hate it. And that's why I recall that would be worse, but I think still the pain cave was worse. So just the pace kept up, so I didn't get to recover properly. Yeah, not my best 20 minutes, but not even 5 minutes was not as good as earlier in the Friday or Monday race. I did 360. I think the 387 is still from the Zwift Academy. Yeah. Not bad, but yeah, not quite as good. And I had again everything on the screen there. 1 second, let me just hide the source. This button, and this. Yeah, I have to set the quick buttons on the stream deck. But yeah, I'm always like, this is not that far from my best ever. I can push quite close to that level, quite easily. So maybe in theory, in an optimal scenario, just in a test, I could get those numbers up still quite a bit. Yeah, sprint and such, I will never get to the levels what I do in the workouts. I haven't been to a race where I would still have all of my legs at the end of the race. It needs certain kind of rest before the final bit. Okay. Race score went up by 4. That's nice. It was 5:11, I think. So 5:15. Yeah. Until, well, I would guess next week, because I think I want to do all of the Zwift unlocked. It's a big fluid in my nose. Yeah, like I said, Friday, nah, I won't do anything. I might do these as a just for fun. Just to do yeah, one of the zone 2 rides, doing this and then continuing another lap or 2 laps. That's about it. So until next time.